Ready to roll.
I had to hop in the kitchen, I'm really on fire, you know ignited, yeah. I know some people don't like it, I move it with flavor, they probably a bite it, yeah. Trendsetter, being better, I can't take the credit, yeah, wait. Been on fire, boy, that's flambe. Only time you see my head down is when I'm praying. When my back is turned on.
Alright, this week I'm going to take you guys through my my night prep before my long ride. But this week's been long. Somehow survived 1 week and still got a long ride and long run to go. But I somehow survived last week, survived this week. Have an intercostal strain at the moment, but still swimming because I get to still swim. It hurts, but it's fine. What I've been learning is that if you can still do something, just makes you stronger in the long run. But let's get stuck into what I'm going to be having tomorrow and everything that I'm going to be consuming for my long run. And everything that I'm going to be consuming for my long ride. Now, there's a few modifications on the bike. I'm going to run you guys through that now. So, if you haven't noticed by now, I really love messing around with the bike and everything. And I've got a video coming out with Tim. I don't know if you guys remember Tim from my Ironman, who helped me with the 3D printer. We're actually collaborating on a video together with Bamboo Labs, which is going to be sick. Ooh. I bought this toolbox thing online, printed that, and then Tim has a business called Slipstream 3D. And look at this thing, man. Ooh. It's going to make me go from 29 kilometers an hour to 29.2. I also really can't be bothered undoing everything and putting this, because I have to put this on first, once I take the arm cups and everything off. So I won't be using this tomorrow, but I have a strategy. I'm gonna run you guys through it. Mark's riding with me for the first half of the ride, and then I'm on my own. So that means we're gonna have to come back and do a pit stop, which means I'm gonna be using these two. This is gonna have 30 grams and 500 milligrams of sodium. This is gonna have 60 grams of carbs and 1,000 milligrams of sodium. So that's my fluid intake for the morning. It's gonna be very early. It's gonna be like a 5:30 a.m. ride. So I've calculated that I'm only gonna drink 500 mils for each hour. I really don't drink on the bike, but I'm gonna try and get through 1.5 liters and see if that works. So I'm gonna be using this for the bottles, which will get me 60 grams in one, 30 grams in the other, and around that 1,000 milligram of sodium. All right, when we do a pit stop and Mark finishes, I'm going to be doing 60 grams of carbs, 1,000 milligrams sodium in these, but these are 750 mils, so it's going to be a bit more concentrated than that, but I'll be basically just retopping them. So that's what these are for, because I'm not using my Aerovolt tomorrow. All right, and then the goal is 2 chews in the first hour, a chew and a gel in the second. I think I stuffed that up, actually. So I'm going to use 2 chews in the first hour, 60 grams, 500 mils of water or sodium carb mix, which get me to 90 grams in the first hour. Second hour, 2 chews again. And then third hour, I'll try and put down 1 liter of the mix. Don't know if it's going to work, but I'll try it. And then 1 gel, so 1 caffeinated gel. And then the fourth hour, I'll have 500 liters or 750 to 500 liters left of fluid. So I'll try and take that down. Then I'll have 1 gel and 1 chew there as well. So that gets me to 90 grams of carbs per hour on the bike. I'll bring some spare gels just in case. And we might be doing a run off the bike. Not sure yet. Usually after these long rides, I'm totally gassed. Not gassed physically, just I don't want to make my knee any worse. Because we are getting through the sessions, not very nicely, but we're getting through them. So that's what I was saying, it's really taught me to just suck it up sometimes. And I'm watching Ned Brockman and those guys, and I'm like, dude, if they can endure pain, I can endure a little bit of pain for the next couple of weeks and get through my long sessions. As long as nothing snaps or, anything like that happens, we should be able to at least get through the training. Although it's painful, it is what it is. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Quick update, actually, on the knee. Sorry, this is everywhere. I'm a bit everywhere at the moment. I've got to make dinner. But I seen Shane Weber, for those that know triathlon in Melbourne. We raised the seat post. That's about all we did. We raised the seat post 28 millimeters, which is a lot. So I actually do get less pain with it now that it's raised. Pain's still there, but it's just a bit less. And it's a bit more tolerable for longer, which is a good thing. And then I've seen a myotherapist. I know I'm an osteo. I've seen physios. I've seen osteos, but seen them Tuesday. Running Wednesday was really hard. And then on my Wednesday, I had to do my bike session at night just because of a bunch of work that I had to do. So I did my bike session at like 9 p.m. and it was the first bike session I've had with no pain. Obviously the next day when I had to do a bike and a run, painful. And then today when I had to do a bike, painful. But good signs, I think, that I was able to get through that Wednesday night with no pain at all for some reason. Don't know why, but yeah. Anyway, that is the nutrition plan. I'm gonna bring a couple sodium tabs as well that are 250 milligram sodium tabs. Because Mark's a lot quicker than me, so I know I'm gonna be pushing a bit more power than what I want to for the first 2.5 hours. But it's good. It's a good learning curve. And it's always amazing doing everything with someone better than you. Whether it's swimming, cycling, running. Running's a bit hard actually. But swimming and cycling, it's definitely, I find it way better. That's everything. I'm going to make all that stuff up so that in the morning, because we're riding pretty early, I think it's going to be like 5 a.m. or 5:30 a.m. When I have to wake up and leave the house and everything, it's going to be all done. So I'm going to pack my running shoes as well. I'm going to pack my Super Blast. So I've been smashing my Super Blast lately with like this little like thing. Just like makes quicker shoes. It just makes it quicker to put on. Honestly, just because I'm lazy, so it's not really like I'm not going fast or anything. More just that it's actually very convenient, these things, and they're very cheap. Like these are cheap as. So yeah, that's what I'm using at the moment, and I'm gonna bring them. And if I do my run off the bike, I do it. If I don't, I'm not too stressed about that one. As long as I can do my long run Sunday, I just might have to do 2 hours on the treadmill. Not sure yet, because treadmill running like doesn't hurt me as much. So yeah, I'm gonna cook dinner, put everything away, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Yep, my light's dead, so no light. Anyway, let me bump this up then. Beef, teriyaki chicken, rice, and that's what I'm whipping up. Sean, do you want to say hi to my vlog?
Hi everyone. I'm in Japan, guys.
Sean's in Japan and we're about to go to China. Alright, this is what I'm eating. It's just rice and then a bunch of chicken. So, see you guys tomorrow. What's going on? It's 4:53 a.m. I'm tired, as usual, at the moment. We have to meet Mark in about 25 minutes, which means I've got 5 minutes to put everything in my car. But it's all pretty much done. Pre-ride, Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts are the best, man. They're just the best. Pop-Tarts are the bomb. You're meant to heat them up and toast them and stuff, but I don't have time. I keep forgetting to buy chamois cream, so I'm using Vaseline. I know it's not good for your bibs, but what do you do? Quickly pump up my tires, and then let's go. Stop vlogging so I get there on time. Ready to roll. New whip. You. I forgot a beanie, but we're off for a ride. Don't know how far we're doing. Mark's doing 2 to 2.5 hours. I'm doing 4.5. But it's a bit cold, so we're gonna ride and we'll catch you guys when the sun's up. These cameras are useless otherwise, so we'll catch you guys when the sun starts rising. Ciao. 40 minutes in.
40 minutes, really?
Yeah. 40 clicks. Nah, I'm joking, we're not going that quick. About to have a quick chew. About to have a quick chew and then we're off. Hour and a half in.
Is that recording now?
Yeah, it is recording now. We had a headwind on the way out. Wasn't very nice actually. Tailwind on the way back.
What the fuck? Oh, this is sick.
That'll like.
Oh my god.
How awesome.
This is cool, man. Okay.
That's how you can self-film very easily.
Right. This thing is so fucking cool. This is sick, man.
That's how I film my vlogs.
Don't worry, guys. He's a YouTuber. Alright.
I leave a legacy, I'm making moves from. And now I got the keys, kicking locked up. You wanna run and set it up. I'm a little wild, know that I am regular. Big game, got that pressure, know you not enough. Keep scoring.
This is Ando. Helping us film. Alright, we're 2 hours down. I've had like 3 or 4 chews. We're on our way to go drop off Mark. Gonna go back to our cars and then I'm off again for another 2 hours. Have a look at this thing, man. Look at that. Crazy. This is a BTA from my mate for the video that we're making. Pretty cool. We'll smack down this gel, have a little bit of drink, and then we'll go to the cars. We'll probably have way too many breaks so far for this ride, but you know, shit happens. Mark's done.
It's a wrap for me.
2 hours and a bit. I still got another 2 to go. Let's go. I'm gonna refill this one and some of that one. We got an hour left, so let's go. There's a bunch of people coming. All right, we're done. We just finished up 4.5 hours on the bike. Gonna put the bike away and then chuck the running shoes on and let's go for a run. The nutrition's been pretty good. I've just been smacking about 90 grams of carbs. Haven't been drinking too much, so I brought a couple spare gels and a spare chews, and I've pretty much been using them the whole time. So yeah, let's chuck the shoes on, let's go for a run. I've left the Osmo plugged in the car accidentally. It's gonna go 15 out and 15 back. So let's see how we go. Yo! I'm actually feeling really, really good.
It's been a long time coming. They ain't come from my club, they tugging it. Putting up numbers, 99 pounds, and I still kept it 100. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They ain't come from my club, they tugging it. Putting up numbers, 99 pounds, and I still kept it 100.
So, car key in the other hand, phone in one. Honestly, considering I just did my second longest ride ever, I'm feeling pretty good. Like, nutrition-wise, I think we nailed it today. Like, absolutely demolished it. I can't wait to smack back a pizza. Yeah, that's about it. Is I've literally got very minimal heel lift. That enables me to still keep running. But I've been practicing this technique for like the last 6 months. So I can keep running, but over time, it does make my like quads and hammies very fatigued. But I'll catch you guys in a second because I'm nearly done. Anyway, that's the session. I'll put them here. Those two. Even though it was meant to be a 4.5 hour ride, I took a fair bit of stops. And like I chatted to a lot of people. Shout out to Daniel and Shane as well, legends. So that's the session. As I was saying, like Actually, you know what? I reckon I broke the record with how many red lights I got on Beach Road today into that headwind. If you're wondering why my knee is taped, it is actually not because I don't get patellar pain, but it distracts me, like psychologically, it distracts me. So, you know what? Do whatever. Like, if psychologically it helps you out, something helps you out, just, I say go for it. Because sometimes, like, when I'm pedaling and stuff, like, I'll feel my knee and then I'll just think about the tape. That's what it's there for. When I'm like pushing or trying to pedal, instead of like my knee will sometimes be like sharp pain, but then sometimes I'll just think about like the tape, and it, like, at the end of the day, pain's just like an unpleasant sensory experience. So I just try to put something else there. As I said, you know, there's so many people doing it tougher than me. Like, I still get to run, I still get to ride. It's just sore, and you know, I can live with that. I think once like you get over the fact that you get to still do it even though it's painful, and you know, you just keep ticking them off, and that's all you can do, man. That's all you can do. Just keep ticking them off. I'm gonna go get some food, man. I'm starving. I am gonna go smack some food. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I'm going to Tico's. I'm getting a Tico's sandwich. I'm gonna get a coffee because I'm absolutely dying for coffee. Tico's sandwich coming up, and a coffee. Let me put it to the mount for a second. All right, coffee. Grilled chicken. This sandwich is massive, man. If you haven't been to Tico's, I don't know how to say it. How big this thing is. I'll catch you guys back home. So I will quickly run you guys through what my nutrition actually was on the bike, so everyone knows. I definitely didn't take enough fluid and sodium, but I knew that at the time. I wasn't really feeling like I needed to drink too much, so I just didn't really do that. So I changed up my nutrition when I was out there. So for the 4.5 hours, I actually only took in 1.4 to 1.5 liters, which is about 90 grams of carbs and 1,500 milligrams of sodium. That's all I took in. Even with the long sleeve, like, I was hot, but I wasn't really sweating. So that's what I had drink-wise, which was obviously not the 3 liters that I had planned. I pretty much half that. I did substitute with a lot more gel. So I had 60 grams of chews and 1 gel in the first hour. Same thing in the second hour. 60 grams chews, 30 grams gel. The third hour, I had 1 chew, 2 gels. So that was 90 grams by itself again. And then in the fourth hour, I had 2 gels and 1 chew again. So I actually had quite a bit of carbs. But I was still really hungry, to be honest. So yeah, that's what I had. I listed on the screen, all precision stuff. Otherwise, relatively productive day, to be honest. Pretty stoked with that. Obviously just had a grilled chicken sandwich, 2 Pop-Tarts now, 2 Pop-Tarts in the morning. Boston says goodbye. No, he doesn't. Honestly, it would probably be rude if I just didn't show you guys what I'm eating for dinner. Like, I'm just gonna say at the moment, my protein is this from Woolies. I have so far had 2 of these, 2 scoops. Each one has 26.8 grams of protein. Very specific. But yeah, so I've had 2 scoops of these. This is very punched in. You ever feel like that? Oh, that's probably why. I forgot to swim. Oh, I missed out on a swim during the week. I missed out on a 400, just time-wise. So covered that off today. This is like beef and then rice, and I'll just make up a massive rice portion for tomorrow. Oh, Boston's also eating dinner. Here, do you want to hear Boston eating dinner? Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was Boston eating dinner. Look at the avocado. Good boy, look at the avocado. Oh, good boy. Who's a good boy? Alright, goodbye.